Hi, welcome to The Pursuit of Truth. It is the 12th of September 2018, and I was just watching on YouTube Subtle Infinity. He was reviewing Joe Rogan and Elon Musk, and it was quite interesting. He was talking about artificial intelligence, and I don't know what this Elon Musk, he's sort of appeared out of nowhere. And apparently, isn't he meant to be South African? Don't detect much of an accent there, but I don't know. It just seems he's just come out of nowhere and he's put this car into space, and he's not making any money. And the government, American government, are putting money into him. I believe that's all right now. So now he's talking about he's got this. It looks like he's working on something to do with artificial intelligence, and it's probably something that the idea of the chip inside the brain. I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. I know I did something, what was it called? This dramatic poem thing called The Void. I haven't actually finished it yet. I started it years ago, and I remember there was something about learning through a chip rather than learning through a book. I don't remember how it worked, but anyway, it's got nothing to do with it. I think even Arthur C. Clarke, in one of the Odyssey books, one of the latter ones, mentioned something like that. Anyway, it's not like the most amazing idea. Lots of science fiction writers have talked about this idea of learning through chips rather than and yeah, it makes sense because, well, I suppose like if we knew how the brain worked exactly, which we don't, to do with, I don't know how it stores information. It doesn't store information like computers. I assume it stores, is it in fluid or in electric charges or whatever. If you could work out, how that all worked, you could do it as a sound wave or something, and just program babies' minds at birth and they can be intelligent from day one. Now, my angle on this is that, because he's talking about, they're trying to create the fear, obviously, of, and the good that can come from it. And Subtle Infinity sort of gives the reasons behind it. It's very insightful videos on YouTube. But I'm thinking like, well, if this gives you like, you get a superhuman brain, then I can't see why this would be a good thing for those in control, those in power, those with all the money, those with all the influence, those keeping this system alive. Because surely with superpower, once these people have this superpower in their brains and they're able to know everything, they're like Google on tap, as it were, they've got all the ability to be critical thinkers and discern truth. Surely they're going to actually see all the lies in front of them and realise, and think, oh shit, the Earth's flat, it's not round. Look at the properties of water. It'll know all the details, all the contradictions. It'll probably go mad with all the lies. It'll be able to see, like all the different things. It'll be able to see, if we're able to get all information, even like televised information, CCTV, all that, you could see every single person, all their suffering. You'd be able to, surely with a greater mind, if everyone had a great mind, surely then they'd all see that the world we're living in is such a shit way of life that we could do it much, much better. And actually, wouldn't they be able to come up with better ways? Wouldn't they then overthrow the power? Wouldn't they then get rid of and burn money? Because they'd realise it's a leaf off a tree, and we give it a meaning that is evil, in the sense that everyone has to have it to be able to survive, to be able to live, whereas we're given life freely. And we should be able to pursue the things that we want to and not be held back captive in invisible chains. Surely with a super mind, which I assume this would do, wouldn't that break down everything? So maybe it's a good thing that we start doing that. But of course, it's not going to happen like that, isn't it? I don't think it is going to make anyone more intelligent. All it'll do is, it'll be the limited version of what I've just talked about. It'll give you the access to information, but it won't make you cleverer. It won't make you discern the truth. In the same way as like if you give someone a phone, You know, it depends how they use it, isn't it? They could be Googling bloody Instagram for all their eternity rather than actually finding out about the way of the world and everyone's suffering and injustices and inequalities. So I expect it's going to be like that. And I suppose in a way, the negative side of it is that it means your phone can get hacked, but now imagine your brain can get hacked. And of course people, you know, the old systems, phones will go, smartphones will go, internet, computers, so the only way you'll be able to keep up is by having this chip, the same way that all technologies have worked. And so then your mind won't be yours. Your life is not already yours as it is, but your actual, I mean, this is going down 1984 road, isn't it? And I know, you know, I'm given a fearful, you know, side of this. I'm not doing it to create a fear so that, you know, problem reaction solution. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just laying it out as that. I mean, I know it could have positive aspects to it as well, but it all depends, like, how much connected it is to you. Anyway, it was really interesting, and yeah, check it out. Subtle Infinity. It's on YouTube. Take care, take it easy. God bless, and peace.